Hi, Christopher Karvountzis here. Welcome back to the channel where we discuss all things cults, coercive control and undue influence. Before we get underway, can I please ask you to take the time to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be informed as new videos are released? I'm really appreciative of your time and effort in supporting my work. So, in my work as a speaker and advocate, a lot of people approach me asking for advice and assistance with a friend or family member they suspect may be in a cult. I wanted to make this video so you can assist if you find yourself in a situation where you are able to help someone who may be in a cult or a high control group. So, what is the best way to approach what is a very personal and potentially a very sensitive subject? Later on this video, I'll be discussing what helped me as a born-in cult member realize that I was in fact in a cult. So be sure to stick around for that. Let's dive right in. Firstly, think about your purpose in wanting to help. Get this clearly in your mind. You want to make sure that this person is okay and not being deceived or controlled by a cult-like organization. Secondly, aim to preserve your relationship with them first and foremost, regardless of if they are a friend, family member or colleague. The most important thing here is empathy. Try and put yourself in their shoes. Telling them straight out that they are in a cult will most likely get their defenses up. Direct attacks or even questioning will likely trigger an indoctrinated cult member. In fact, most cults and high control groups prepare their members to face and deflect direct questioning. All you'll get in most circumstances is a programmed response, and you could risk alienating them. In their mind, this approach will just serve to further embed their belief. This is because many cults and high control groups train their members to view any opposition as proof that their views are correct and true, and that you're just trying to hinder them. The most effective approaches involve using open-ended questions. Ask the person you're trying to assist about their thoughts, their feelings. Look for opportunities to talk to them. Maybe even use a current event in your local area when the opportunity arises. Just don't try and force the issue. The important part is to wait for their responses and their views. Cults and high control groups are deceptive. They don't use logic, reason and facts to gain members. They use appeals to emotion and experience. So, using logic and reason to attack a member's view is going to be of little value. As promised at the start of this video, I wanted to share some of my personal experience. One of the things that had the biggest impact on me was a colleague who, through her thoughts and actions and even conversations, really helped me. As a very indoctrinated member of a cult, I'd sometimes make snap judgments, sweeping generalizations about groups of people, lifestyles, minorities. But instead of jumping down my throat, she modeled better responses, showed how inclusion and diversity were beneficial in the workplace, and she taught me that keeping an open mind and doing objective research was very important. This colleague never came out and said I was wrong or my views didn't make sense. Instead, she gave me the time, space, tools, and opportunities to draw my own conclusions. This really stuck with me and played a big part in me waking up from my cult indoctrination. So, what did this teach me? Through this, I learned that approaches that can prove useful are to use open-ended questions with the intent to engage in non-threatening conversation. It taught me to model inclusive behaviours and to try and be objective in analysing people, situations and issues. And to reiterate, in any approach, empathy is key. As hard as it may be, try to put yourself in the shoes of the person you want to assist. Well, I really hope that this helps, and as always, please reach out for a chat. Next time, I'll be speaking about the way cults operate, the tactics they employ, and how you can be aware of the dangers. I'm Christopher Karvountzis. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and since this is YouTube, please take the time to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos are released. In the meantime, please head over to my website where you can book me as a speaker for your next event. I look forward to speaking with you soon.